So in this eye, what is very prominent are the skin rings. You see that dark ring going around here? That shows a weak thyroid. It also shows weak kidney filtration. Kidneys are not filtering out waste as they should. Or that white cloud-like structure in the eye, that's lymph stagnation. Okay, because it's a clear blue eye. If the lymph system was moving properly, the kidneys were filtering, it'd be a very clear blue. But right now it looks like a cloud structure. There's lymph stagnation. Okay, and it's prominent. The bowels have a malabsorption ring around it, so you are malabsorbed. You're not absorbing nutrients as you should be. We need to clean that out with the bowel cleanser and the bowel strength tincture. The bowels are also moving to a chronic side. Here's the ascending colon, here's the transverse colon, here's the descending colon. The transverse colon especially is the chronic side as well. Okay, we need to clean this up. You have radii solaris, fine lines leaching out of the pupil. Indicates toxic tunnels or waste leaching out from the bowels to the rest of the body. Okay, remember that children can get a compromised lymph system from the mother especially. Okay, and the weaknesses from the mother and father. So it's very common to see children with very young children with compromised adrenals, lymph system, and kidneys. In fact, most children today do have compromised adrenals. Light purple hue growing around the eye, that's a cholesterol ring. Okay, so cholesterol is used to bind to acids, metabolic waste. Okay, so it's fairly normal. So this section right here is the pituitary gland. Okay, you can see it's compromised. Okay, and the pineal gland is right here. So it's very common. You see, when you have a chronic transverse colon, you're going to have a chronic pituitary gland. They're interconnected. The pituitary gland is the gland that controls all the other endocrine glands. So it's very important that you get in good working order. Pineal gland eventually will lead to sleep issues. Also affects hormone regulation. Right here is the ear, neck, and the shoulder region. You can see it's more congested. Okay, so there's more mucus over there, lymphatic stagnation. Okay, and right here hits the heart. This is the heart region right here. Here's the upper lung region, and here's the lower lung region. It's full of mucus. I would use the respiratory T and the respiratory 1 tincture. For the heart section here, I would use circulation herbs to boost blood flow to this region. And very obvious here are the kidneys. You see that dark spot right here as the kidneys, and here are the adrenals. It makes sense now when you see that the kidneys are weak. You have the lymphatic congestion, okay? Because the kidneys don't filter out the lymph system properly. This will happen. And the adrenals are also to the weak side right here. The weak adrenals means weak autonomic nervous system. If you look closely around the bowels, there's a white line going around the bowels. That's called autonomic nerve wreath. It indicates a weak digestive system. Okay, so it's important you fix that. I will use adrenal tincture, adrenal glandular, if possibly adrenal glandular, and kidney tincture and kidney tea to help these parts. And right here is the middle back section. Right here is the upper back section. Okay, you can see it's full of mucus congestion as well. It's quite prominent here. So right here is where the thyroid will be located. See that dark spot? When the thyroid is weak, you're going to have the skin ring here, as I indicated already. So this needs to be addressed. The parathyroid is close beside it, and right here are the tonsils. They are all full of lymph stagnation or congestion. So this needs to be cleaned up. I'll use the endocrine gland tincture, the neurological tincture, and the circulation tincture. Okay, this section right here is the brain section. You can see it is quite white. There's a lot of lymph stagnation in the brains section. I would use neurological 1 tincture and a circulation tincture. Even when children are healthy, they should be on the neurological tincture and the circulation tincture because it strengthens the brain and nervous system and increases blood flow through the whole body. These are very prominent. The weaknesses are the skin ring, the thyroid, kidneys, adrenals. The bowels have to be cleaned up. The brain section. That's it. Apart from that, if you do things correctly and go on a high fruit diet, things should clear up nicely. And it'd be great for the child overall.